Okay, we're good.
All right, Pam, you can pick back up. You were talking right when it stopped. You were talking about dental health being provided.
Yeah, again, out of the eight grants we received, a couple of those were for our seniors to have some dentures and some dental work done. So we just believe that, it's not talked about a lot, very notable. Thank you.
Thanks so much for hanging in there, Pam. All right. Now, Linda has gotten disconnected a few times, but she sent a report to me via text, and it says, the company is Healthcare Services of Hampton Roads, growing, working with children and adults with mental health, skill building, and TDT. It's like acronym soup in my head right now. I might have to come back to that. And hiring new staff. They continue to operate 6 offices, and they currently have a live radio show on WPCE 1400 Wednesdays from 3 to 3:30. And this has been a learning time even with the pandemic, and she thanks you all. All right. Daniel Irwin?
Hello, and are we working?
Yeah. I think your mic is still, it's still cutting out. If you would like to type your roundtable update into the chat, I will read it out loud. And right now I'll move on to Jolie Fawn.
Everyone, good to see everyone. I'm the Child Advocate for the Disability Law Center of Virginia. So we're at the end of our physical year, and so we're getting ready to go into our new physical year for October 1st. So that's what we're focused on. We're also wanting to get new voting materials out into different consumers and agencies' hands. So that's what our initiatives are going to be the next couple of weeks to do that. So DARS agencies, DVVI, they may be seeing some information come their way from us just to help their consumers know what the new regulations are as far as voting, and so they can know what will await them when they vote, either in person or absentee. Thank you.
Thank you, Jolie Fawn. All right, Angie.
Yes, hi. Well, it's been an interesting 6 months. Can you believe it's been a half a year since COVID hit? Kind of amazing, but all of our Blue Ridge Autism and Achievement Center schools started operating back today face-to-face services on June 11th. I actually think we were probably the first school, certainly first special ed day school that went back to face-to-face services in the state of Virginia. We continued through March, April, May, June to serve our adult population, including our day support services, Katie's Place, the hub, community engagement and employment. Starting, we never took a break. We switched over to virtual. We supported them through virtual all the way through. Even though we weren't being compensated for that time, we felt like we needed to provide those services to them in their times of crisis. So even though we didn't get to see them face to face, we continued to serve them. Our employment services division was impacted most certainly through March, April, May. A lot of people, were asked to take some time off and then come back, but we came back strong. All of our people are now currently employed. Our employers, our partners came up with some great opportunities. For example, one of our partners is Canteen. they employ a couple of our guys and girls that are clients of ours, and Canteen took on food prep services temporarily so that the school districts could serve kids in their neighborhoods during the time of the pandemic. So even though their employees that are our clients didn't have their regular jobs, they were kind of floated over to help with that food prep. So we were thankful about that. We, as an organization, are in this time of, I guess, police reform versus lack of a better term. Just as it affects the Black community, it also affects our disability community. So we're starting to pick up on a lot of first responder and police training. We agree with Aaron about his statements. There are some unique transportation challenges, some things that you would have never thought of that we're working through. We've managed to keep all of our staff, our 150 employees employed throughout this pandemic. We're hoping that we don't have another wave where we're shut down again, because that would be very detrimental to our organization. But we just keep on keeping on and offering the services the best way that we can. I'm excited to meet Tim Woodward, and I'm going to send you an email to Tim just to ask you a few questions and throw some things in there for you to think about. But basically, that's all I have.
Thanks so much. We're having one little technical difficulty before I go on to anybody else. You're okay? All right, awesome. I wanted to make sure we didn't lose connection with one of our interpreters. Thank you, Angie. Just to circle back, Daniel's microphone is on the fritz today, but he put in the chat, and I'll just read it out loud for public that might be viewing. The Department of Education, Virginia Department of Education, continues to publish guidance and resources for parents and schools related to school reopening. This information can be found at doe.virginia.gov. Individuals may also sign up for Gov Delivery to get periodic updates from the Department of Education through email. VCU ACE offers a variety of resources online, including a Lunch and Learn series every Thursday, and that link is in the chat. It is vcuautismcenter.org/te/lunchandlearn.cfm. And now we'll move on to Dan. Dan, are you still with us?
I am. No
right.
report at this time.
Okay, thanks. Dawn.
Hello, everyone. So on the front, we are working with our students in various forms, working with our school systems just so that they know we are still here, we are still able to serve them, helping them figure out, depending on what format they're in, the best way that we can get in and be able to serve our students. So we're working with them, talking about the different platforms that they're using, because most of the schools are using different platforms. We have some using Microsoft Teams, some using Google Meets. So just depending on what they're using, talking with them about how we can still be invited into meetings, invited into classrooms, different sessions on the 5 areas, talking with them about how that looks, how we can do that. Also talking about how we can still do some individual meetings if we need to do individual meetings, just to make sure that they know that we are still there to provide services for the students. Still reaching out individually to parents and students to talk about what their needs are as far as services. Talking with the schools about just learning curve for our students. So there are some schools that are just overwhelmed right now and are asking, just give us some time to make sure we get everything situated, make sure we have everybody in and doing what they're supposed to be doing. So just, working with our schools day to day, things are changing. Schools are, looking at when they're going to go back. I know specifically in my area, Chesterfield County has already decided that in a cohort range of students coming in. So just working with the schools to kind of figure out what it is that we can do to help them when they do decide to reopen. What does that look like as far as us as visitors being able to go into the schools? As Dale stated, we are now looking at with our being able to come in the office more often, and then later this month, being able to bring appointments back into the office on an as-needed basis. So that will be pre-ets as well, just of the parents and the students and their comfort level of being able to come into the office.
Thanks, Dawn. All right, Madeline?
I don't have a report at this time.
Okay, thanks. Justin?
Only thing I have is that still with the city, and they're doing everything at their powers possibly. And they're doing a great job with protecting everybody, especially people with disabilities, from the COVID, along with providing everybody with PPE and allowing those with disabilities such as myself to be able to work from home remotely. And that's their recommendations more so is to work from home instead of coming into office, even on a compressed schedule. So that's pretty much all that they're doing for right now, and that's all I have.
Thank you, Justin. Sean had to leave for a meeting, but he did put a comment in the box, if I can get to that spot to pull it up. Basically, the silk, from the silks, and they are still waiting to find out from ACL if the 3-year state plan for independent living has been approved or not. The notice on that should be received by the end of September because that plan goes into effect October 1st. So certainly hope that that will be received by the 30th. And he just said that he doesn't have much to report other than we are excited to be sharing a great resource in Lauren. Well, thank you, Sean, as she staffs the silk as well. So that was it from Sean. Jenny.
This is Jenny. I don't have any report from the Virginia Association of the Deaf.
Okay. That rounds out the list. I think that I got everybody. If I didn't, please let me know and I'll return it to you, Garrett.
All right, thank you very much. Wow, look at that. We're about 10 minutes ahead of schedule. Does anybody else have anything miscellaneous, anything else they want to address before we adjourn? Am I forgetting anything, Lauren?
No, you all did a great job of staying right on time.
Indeed. Well, thank you all very much. I personally will keep you updated on the CSAVR virtual learnings and conferences and things like that coming up in November that I talked about. And yeah, we'll keep you updated via email, and I guess see you all virtually in November.
Thank you, Garrett. Good meeting.
Great meeting.
Thank you guys.
Thank you, everybody.
Bye.
Thank you, everyone. Be safe.
Bye. Have a great day.
Bye.
Thank you, Lauren.
Thank you.
Great job.
Thank you so much.
It's hard.
I can't even get to the screen to end the meeting.
Supporting Joyce and Betsy and Elizabeth.
Oh, the dream team, yeah.
It takes a village, that's for sure.
And David McKenzie too, I think might be out there.
Well,
He
he was
was.
on here earlier because I had an emergency. He just sat in there for me for about an hour.
Ah,
All
okay.
right, you want to on live, can you, oh wait, can you take us off of live streaming?
Thank you all. Goodbye.
Oh, yeah, he's still
I'm
there.
not host anymore.